God.
Yeah.
So who is your God?
I mean, it's not a person. It's just I don't know.
No, I mean who's your God? It's Allah.
It's Allah.
It's Allah's our God.
And how do you worship Him?
I tried, as I said before, I try to pray 5 times a day. I try to
do everything
follow, what the Quran says and what the Prophet says as best as I could, as possible as I can. And,
No, so that's something. Basically, it's being good to everyone.
People.
It's worshiping. It's not only like praying, like people think. It's like everything you do during the day. It's like kind of worship.
Yeah, but we have lives too, we go to school, we're actually obligated to go to school, and Islam says
Education is important.
It's
Exactly.
really important, but
Yeah.
people don't focus on that.
they only focus on the negative things.
Human being lazy.
And what is the second question?
The second question is
Yeah.
actually I was about to ask you. So basically, if you smile at someone, this could be considered as zakah, as charity, because
Yeah,
you're
it is.
giving them like happiness.
Happiness.
And do you think you can tell me what are the 5 pillars of Islam?
It's
With the hand.
charity, praying, believing that there's only one God and the Prophet is his servant.
Messenger.
La ilaha illallah Muhammad. Okay.
Exactly.
Hajj.
Hajj and fasting.
Fasting
Yeah.
Ramadan.
You know that better.
You don't look sure about that. Okay, so now,
See, sorry.
what's your perception of Jewish people and Christian, and what do you know about the other religions?
I don't know that much.
So we can focus on Jewish people because I know there's a lot of tension between Jewish and
It's
Muslim.
completely crazy, okay? Because during there was Andalus. It was a time where Muslims, Christian, and Jewish were all together
We
in
lived
peace.
they lived in the same country, the same.
Same, and even when Jewish, time we were kind of just pushed by the Spanish out of Spain, and Jewish came back with us. They didn't stay in Spain. We had a good relation before, but now it's kind of different, and I don't know why.
Yeah, it's different because of politics. It's beneficial for a lot of the third world countries for Muslims and Jewish to be in a conflict because oil. It brings so many people's attention in the media. They have something to talk about, I guess.
I'm just against science. That's it. I mean, I have nothing against Jewish. I have a Jewish friend, but
So can you give me name of your Jewish friend?
His name is David.
Okay,
If you're Jewish. Yeah, and I love a lot more
Yeah.
in my classes. It's not because
David.
Well, same here. My knowledge of Christianity and Judaism is because actually it's.
She's taking Hebrew, okay? Just in case.
So you're studying Hebrew.
Yeah, I do. I study Hebrew.
So you study with a lot of Jewish people.
Yeah, basically.
And do you mind sitting next to them or?
Why would you want to ask that?
So now we're gonna go to the next question. Yes. So how being religious affect your identity? So does it take a big place? So you said earlier that you try to pray 5 times a day, but let's be honest, praying 5 times a day it's a lot of work and.
It's not a lot of work. Because
Well,
we have 24 hours.
Yeah,
And we
praying
pray
is only
5 minutes. No more.
Yeah.
5 fois 5, 25
So it's
minutes.
25 minutes
25 minutes a
on
day.
24 hours. So
But don't you have
okay.
to because I know that my Turkish friend, dude.
Yeah.
I told you about he used to wake up at 5 in the morning to do the morning prayer.
We all do this.
Also, you like to wake up at 5 in the morning?
I don't like to wake up at 5 in the morning, but today I didn't wake up. I'm so sad.
Haram, astaghfirullah.
That's why my day is not going so well right now. But yeah, my dad was waking me up and I didn't want to wake up because I wanted to sleep. But yeah, I try my best in the other days. Like whenever I realize that it's time for prayer, I just get up and I try to pray. And no, praying is not
Prayer
not
is
that much
better than
sleep.
sleeping.
Yeah, this is
And
our
like,
motto.
yeah.
Well, I'm sorry, but I prefer to sleep.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
but
do. It's
everyone
okay.
is.
But I can understand, like, I think what you mean is that by praying, it's like, if we could do an analogy, it's like eating. When you eat, you put like du carburant in your body, and when you pray, tu mets du carburant dans ton corps. Like, it gives you energy.
Basically, no, it's the greatest feeling when you get up to pray and then you go back to sleep.
And at the beginning, okay,
It's
it's
the best
hard,
feeling
but you know
ever.
when you
Yeah.
pray, then you're like,
Oh my God, thank God I actually woke up.
I woke up, but
Yeah.
then you woke up and you're like, you don't want to go sleep again.
Yeah,
like
because
you're
you want to like
wake
you're
up.
already energetic.
Yeah.
Yeah, and because you want to continue your day and
Yeah.
So praying is like drinking Red Bull.
Yeah.
but for the soul.
For the soul, yeah.
Yeah.
Alors bonjour, comment tu t'appelles?
Je m'appelle Tina Trito.
Alors Tinat, tu viens d'où?
Je suis éthiopienne.
Donc
et-
tu viens de l'Éthiopie. Donc l'Éthiopie, c'est un pays en Europe, c'est bien ça?
Non, l'Éthiopie se trouve en Afrique de l'Est.
Ah, bon, j'étais proche. Alors, est-ce que tu peux me dire de quelle confession tu es?
Ben, je me considère chrétienne. En gros, je crois en Dieu, mais je ne connais pas très bien la religion. C'est ça.
D'accord. Est-ce que tu pourrais nous montrer un peu ce que tu as autour du cou?
Oui, c'est une croix. C'est une croix éthiopienne, pour être plus spécifique.
D'accord, donc une croix de Jésus.
Oui, c'est plus orthodoxe qu'une autre religion.
Est-ce que tu penses qu'on peut l'approcher?
Bien sûr,
Alors, voici les effets voilà. Donc ça, c'est une croix éthiopienne.
c'est exact.
D'accord. Donc maintenant, on va commencer avec quelques petites questions. Donc, déjà... Ah, j'ai pris la mauvaise feuille. Alors déjà, comment est-ce que tu entretiens ta relation, on va dire, privilégiée avec Dieu?
D'accord. Bon, moi j'ai une relation très spéciale avec Dieu. Je vais pas forcément à l'église tout le temps. Je ne me considère pas pratiquante, mais croyante. Donc, ce que je fais, c'est prier quand j'ai le temps et quand je ressens le besoin de me rapprocher de Dieu. Donc, c'est plus par la prière, parce que je ne lis pas énormément la Bible. Je l'ai commencé il y a 1 an. Parfois, je lis quelques passages, mais c'est plus par la prière que j'essaie de me rapprocher par Dieu et en écoutant des chansons
Chrétienne?
chrétiennes, exact.
Tu peux me dire un peu ta perception des autres religions? Donc, quelle est ta perception des musulmans ou des juifs?
D'accord. Mais comme je t'ai déjà dit, la deuxième religion en Éthiopie, c'est l'islam maintenant, juste après le christianisme. Donc, en fait, c'est que je ne me connais pas du tout dans tout ce qui est religion, comme je vous ai déjà dit. Mais moi, j'accepte toutes les religions comme elles sont. Il y a certaines personnes qui pensent, par exemple, qu'une religion est juste et que l'autre ne l'est pas. Donc,
ils pensent avoir raison.
exact.
D'accord, donc toi, en fait, justement, c'est une très bonne question que tu t'amènes, un très bon point que tu soulèves. Tu dis que certaines personnes pensent être supérieures, entre parenthèses, entre guillemets, de par leur confession et leur religion, et ils pensent avoir la vérité. Toi, est-ce que tu considères que tes sœurs, on peut les appeler tes sœurs et tes frères musulmans ou juifs, ont autant raison que toi de prier leur Dieu?
Oui, exactement. Je pense que chaque religion a droit à son Dieu, à son église ou mosquée ou quoi que ce soit. C'est juste, il ne faut pas dire que seule ma religion est correcte, seule ma religion ou mon Dieu est le seul à exister, parce que chaque personne va croire en sa religion et donc qui sommes-nous pour dire que seule ma religion est celle qui est correcte et celle qui est juste? C'est ça en fait. Je ne sais pas si je suis claire.
Oui, tout à fait. Et maintenant, je vais te demander une petite dernière question avant qu'on puisse partir.
D'accord.
Alors, en tant que femme africaine, est-ce que tu te considères en fait, est-ce que être chrétienne fait partie de ton identité ou ça t'a aidé à construire ton identité ou en tant que personne que tu es maintenant présentement, tu considères que être chrétienne c'est super important, extrêmement important? Est-ce que ça arrive au-dessus ou ça arrive au milieu ou c'est quoi en fait ton identité? Comment est-ce que tu te définirais en tant que personne, en tant qu'être humain? Est-ce que tu te définis en tant qu'africaine en premier, en tant que femme en premier, en tant qu'étudiante, en tant que... Tu vois ce que je veux dire?
Oui, en fait, je vais pas te mentir, je sais que être chrétienne pour moi, ça fait partie de mon identité, mais est-ce que je vais m'identifier premièrement en tant que chrétienne? Non, je ne pense pas. parce que je trouve que c'est assez privé la religion déjà, pour commencer. Et moi, j'ai grandi dans une famille super chrétienne, très religieuse, pratiquante et tout. Mais j'ai jamais fait partie de ça. J'ai toujours grandi dans ce genre de famille, mais c'est plus tard, par moi-même, que j'ai découvert que je voulais croire en Dieu. Et c'est parce que j'ai passé par une phase qui m'a poussée, qui m'a plus poussé à me rattacher à Dieu. Donc oui, ça peut faire partie de mon identité, mais je ne peux pas dire que c'est une identité prioritaire ou qui vient en premier. Voilà.
D'accord, bah écoute, merci beaucoup Tina.
Y a pas de souci.
Okay, so hi, so what's your name?
My name is Karen.
And where are you from?
I'm from Israel.
Okay, so you were born in Israel?
Yeah.
And so, what's your belief?
I'm Jewish.
Okay, so I'm going to ask you a few questions. So first of all, what's your perception of other religions? So what's your perception as a Jewish woman of, and you said you were born in Israel. What's your perception of Muslim or Christians?
I have no real, I think we're all the same. I don't think that religion should be something that separates us. I think everyone has their own beliefs and everyone has the right to believe in their own things. So I respect everyone.
And do you know a lot about religion, or if I ask you, if you could tell me the differences or the similarity between the three monotheistic religions, such as Islam, Christianity, or Judaism? Do you know them, or do you have no clue?
I don't really know.
Okay, no problem. So now, how do you worship your God? So do you pray a lot, or do you don't pray? It's because I know that every person is different. So how do you worship?
On some holidays I go to the synagogue, and sometimes we celebrate Shabbat. It's on Friday night with the family. So yeah.
And what do you do during Sabbath?
We just eat. It's just with the family.
Okay. And did you know that actually for Christian it's on Sunday? It's kind of like a Sabbath for us, because it's or for us. Well, we have to spend the time with family, and for Muslim it's on Friday we do the big prayer. Did you know that?
No.
Perfect. What's the meaning of being Jewish for you?
I think it doesn't define me that I'm Jewish, but it gives some of my values. I take some of my values from my religion.
So it's not like your identity. It's not created only by being Jewish. You're more than only Jewish. You also Okay. Well, actually, I think that's it. Thank you very much.
Thank you.